Hey, this is Angie of Happy Healthy Vegan, and I'm back with another recipe demo for you. So I did a little poll, I guess you'd call it, over on our Facebook page, facebook.com/happyhealthyvegan, asking what the next recipe demo I should do is, and the overwhelming response was for the vegan pizza that I shared with you guys on Christmas and New Year's. I actually came up with this recipe on Christmas as a gift for Ryan because we're really poor right now, so we didn't buy any gifts, and he loved it. And then I made it again on New Year's because we stayed home, and you guys were drooling over the pictures like crazy, so I'm going to try to make it again for you. So my vegan pizza is a corn-based crust. So if you've already seen my ugali video, you're in luck, because we're going to start out the same exact way with our organic cornmeal and water. And once again, I'm going to use some canned tomatoes in my non-BPA lined box here, organic tomatoes imported from Italy, though I could just as easily make a fresh tomato sauce, but since I'm pretty sure that most of you are just going to end up using boxed or canned tomatoes anyways, I won't bother, but you could make the sauce just in your Vitamix blender with fresh tomatoes. Now you've got your choice of toppings. Of course, we're not doing any cheese, and I'm not doing any nut cheese either. We're keeping this low fat. But what I'm going to put on my pizza today is I've got some arugula, broccoli, red bell pepper, some fresh tomatoes, some mushrooms, some fresh basil, and I've got these raw olives that are not soaked in olive oil, by the way, they're soaked in water. And I'll probably put a little bit of avocado in there because this is Southern California after all. So if you've already seen my ugali sakuma wiki video, which I hope you have because it's a great little recipe, then you already know the first step to making this pizza, which is that we're going to be cooking up 2 cups of the organic cornmeal in 4 cups of water. Now, I did listen to your suggestions, and I'm going to try them out. A few people told me that I should add the cornmeal to the cold water and use a whisk to prevent getting lumps. They also suggest that I add the cornmeal in slowly. So let's try it out. I've got the heat on medium now. Just going to keep stirring this a little bit to make sure that no lumps form. So far, so good. We're going to be cooking this for, 10-15 minutes, and you will want to check it every so often. Give it a really good stir to make sure that no lumps form. If you haven't already, make sure that you turn your oven on to about 375. Let that sucker heat up. Making the pizza sauce is a total cinch, especially when you're using the boxed tomato paste. I've got about half of the box of pomine here, which should equal about 1.5 cups, to 2 cup sauce, depending on how saucy you want it. I'm going to add the juice of half of this Meyer lemon. Then I'm going to do about a teaspoon of the mixed herbs and a few sprinkles of the dried basil, because I'm already using some fresh basil on top, and then just a little bit of black pepper to taste. Mix it up. Don't need to cook it because it's already going to get warm on top of the pizza. Cinchy! Alright, we're checking back in on this, and it's really crazy. I've noticed that it squeals when it starts, setting up. No idea what that means, but it's getting nice and thick now. Good time to stir it, get the lumps out. But we want it to get even thicker in order to be a decent pizza dough. So while that's finishing up, we can chop up our vegetables. Make sure to chop the broccoli really small because it's so dense it takes the longest to heat through. Really don't need to show you cutting all the vegetables. I think you understand how to slice tomatoes, mushrooms, peppers, etc. at this point in your cooking career. Alright, this is looking pretty good. So I'm just kind of let this cool down a little bit. It'll thicken up a little bit more. We're gonna first cook the crust a little bit, take it out, then put the toppings on, cook it to perfection. And then you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna scarf it, yeah! I probably should have warned you guys at the beginning of the video that I'm going to be using two 9-inch pie pans to make our pizza crust, and you're going to want to prepare that with a little bit of oil just to make sure that your pie pan doesn't stick. Okay, so you kind of use your wooden spoon to press the dough down, or you can just get in there with your hands, which is a little bit more pizza-like anyways. Now I'm going to put both of these in there and let them cook for, I don't know, between 5 to 10 minutes to let this firm up a little bit before adding the toppings. So off I go. So here they are. All right, let's top these pizzas. Start off with some sauce. Now I like to put my greens first. I've got my basil, then tomatoes. Ooh, mushrooms would actually have been a nice second layer, but I'll just lay these in between. Obviously you guys don't have to be all perfectionist like me. You could just throw the stuff on there willy-nilly, but I must have some sort of, I don't know, artist affliction where it's not possible for me to do that. All right, what else have we got? We've got broccoli. They're looking cute. Red pepper and olives. And the avocado, I suppose you could put it after it comes out of the oven, but I went ahead and put it in the oven last time and it seemed fine. Here, let me give you a peek at this. Looks ready to eat already, doesn't it? So now into the oven we go. All right, little pizzas, sleep tight. So I want to show you guys what I'm looking for when I take this out. What I'm looking for is for this to, well, that's nice right there. To just pull away easily from the edges of the pan in a way that I feel pretty confident I might be able to pull slices out. I'm just cutting it into 4. So there we go. Here's our first slice. Delicious. Pizza food porn. All right, so all that's left now is the Angie B and Ryan Lum bite of approval.
My favorite step.
If only you could smell it. The whole house smells so good now.
Oh man.
And it tastes great too. So thanks for inspiring me to make this dish yet again. It's kind of a special occasion, and as you might be able to see, I've got some birthday flowers right there. I just celebrated my 46th birthday just a couple days ago. And so what a great time to have pizza, right?
Oh yeah, that's what it's for, special occasion.
So feel free to put your comments down below, maybe what your favorite toppings are, things that you like to add or subtract from what I put in the recipe. And subscribe for more recipe demos and vegan lifestyle tips from Ryan and I here on Happy Healthy Vegan. Until next time, keep it carb, baby. Keep it carb.
Let's have some pizza.